Hi everyone. Are you interested in expanding your awareness of the goodness and support that surrounds you all the time in the form of spirit guides, archangels, and other beautiful support energies? Well, my name is Lenora Lennon, and today we are going to do a two-card spread from our Kyle Gray Keepers of the Light Oracle deck, and they are going to support us in recognizing the wisdom and strength that we already have, and then sharing with us how we can expand on that wisdom and strength. Let's get started. Okay, everyone, here we are again. I'm really sensing some excitement to be here receiving these messages from our loving guides, capable of sharing love that is often beyond our human capacity and guiding us toward a more fulfilling and enriched experience of life as we continue to practice to be on this path of love. And this card back here I am seeing is wanting to come out. So that's going to be our what we already have. And we're going to do another couple shuffles. And I'm planning to take the top card. Unless, of course, something pops out. There's my air conditioner turning on. Okay, here it is. I'm kind of feeling like it's the second card. We're going to do that. Okay. And take a little sip of my water here. So what we already have. Ooh, Ganesha. We're removing obstacles. We are removing obstacles to infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. So this sounds like a good thing, but in actuality, as things clear out of our lives that are no longer serving us, sometimes they can be unexpected things that we didn't fully realize weren't serving us. I think sometimes we can know, they say denial needs to be removed slowly. Like if you think of denial being a blanket and you're covered by it, you can't just yoink the blanket off in one foul swoop. What ends up happening is you have to just slowly peel away that blanket of denial until eventually it becomes more clear what you were denying. So once that does come clear, even though it was peeled off slowly, it can still be very startling. It can still be very upsetting. It can be very brutal. It can bring up grief and loss, the feelings of grief and loss. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. So if you're following this channel, you do have a spiritual practice or you're interested in one. So when you are experiencing grief and loss, even though you know it's for the better, it can be very painful. And that's when you can hopefully remember for sure in those moments to reach for your spiritual support, and the connections do increase because you are feeling so undone, and often nobody can say anything that's going to make you feel better. nobody on this physical plane for the most part. There might be moments of relief, but there's lots of times where you're by yourself and you need to manage that pain and loss. And yes, it is right to grieve however you need to. Crying is an excellent release if that comes up. Spiritual support and connections. So I'll share with you right now, one of the tools I use a lot when I'm going through a painful time is I close my eyes. And close your eyes if you're able to right now, but if you're not, it's a simple enough technique that you'll be able to remember it and try it on when you need it. And you imagine yourself showered in a glittering, shimmering pillar of light. And let the light be whatever size it needs to be to shower over your entire body. Let the light be whatever color it wants to be. It might be multiple colors. The colors might change. The quality of the light can change. And you imagine this beautiful, shimmering, glittering pillar of light washing over you and filtering through your body, slowly washing away all of the debris, all of the stuckness, the resistance, the fear, the pain, the loss. Let it wash away with this beautiful, unconditionally loving light. And you can stay in that as long as you need to and repeat it as often as you need to. But overall, the weight is being lifted. There might be an initial stage of grief, but you know that obstacles are being removed and you are heading toward infinite abundance. Thank you, Lord Ganesha. Jaya Ganesha. So what we can do to increase this removing of the obstacles and support the removing of the obstacles. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Okay. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So anything that you can do to help expand your consciousness. So watching videos like this, you can check out some of my meditations. Yoga, Kundalini yoga is an amazing practice. Being in nature is so good. If you can spend several hours, a good long, even like a day in nature or more. But even if you can just get out a little bit, that's fine. Whatever you're able to, whatever practices that you have that help you connect with your soul expansion. And I kind of want to read a little bit more about Mahavatar Babaji. I know he is highly, highly, highly regarded. Got my little ring light. How about that? I think that's appropriate. Mahavatar Babaji. Sorry for the paper. Mahavatar's meaning: great incarnation or avatar, sacred father, deeply respected master yogi, introduced the world through the teachings of the Indian yogi Paramahamsa Yogananda. Babaji, he's called for short Babaji. Said to be over 2,000 years old and able to travel between Earth and other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in the Himalayas that can appear to those he wants to connect with. Many believe he is like Christ himself, bringing deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction. Deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction. So you can call on Babaji, calling on Master, or let's remove the word master. I don't like that word. Calling on Babaji. Please help me to bring in a sense of deep love, deep acceptance, deep forgiveness, insight, and direction in my life and in the situation that I'm moving through right now. Babaji, bring in deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction for what I'm dealing with right now. Babaji is here to inspire the fire of union of heart, mind, and spirit and body with you, within you, so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that form your life. Sorry for covering you up, Lord Ganesha. So we've got some yogis in the house today, which is pretty cool, as I am a yoga instructor, and yoga has been a large part of my spiritual path, although I have decided it's not the only part of my spiritual path. But it is definitely more present in my life these days. So it's super cool to have these wonderful, beautiful, expansive yogis here with us today. So if you like this video, thank you for liking and subscribing. Hit that thumbs up and hit the bell if you want to be alerted to. I post 3 videos a week, almost. Normally, I'm just kind of getting things rolling here, so I'm trying for 3 a week. And check this video out here. Check this video out here. Namaste.